The State Department announced yesterday it's designating the Cartel de los Soles as a foreign terrorist organization, a move that could give the Trump administration new tools to go after the cartel, which they claim is led by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. He claims that he himself denies. The National News Desk's Jeff Harris has more on how the designation not only targets Maduro, but could also be part of a larger push to stop outside influence.
Some lawmakers and security experts believe the designation and the buildup of U.S. forces in the Caribbean goes beyond just the Maduro regime, but expands to getting Russia and China, who are allies of Venezuela, out of the Western Hemisphere. On Monday, the State Department formally designating Venezuela's Cartel de los Soles as a foreign terrorist organization, a move defense expert Rick Delatorre tells us allows the U.S. government to access a whole new set of tools normally reserved for organizations like Al-Qaeda.
The United States government, in conjunction with its intelligence community partners, can actively pursue the terrorist threat within the Caribbean basin.
The announcement comes amid the military's continued buildup of ships and fighter jets in the Caribbean, including the USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's largest aircraft carrier. And on the same day, two of the U.S. military's top leaders, including Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane, met with troops in the Caribbean. But lawmakers and security experts believe the designation and increased military buildup goes beyond just the Maduro regime, warning it could be a strategic move by the U.S. to counter China and Russia's growing influence in the region.
We ought to be making sure that our interests are respected in our own hemisphere. That includes having aircraft carriers in our own hemisphere. It also means taking out narco-terrorists who are finding new ways to poison Americans.
President Trump, I think, is looking at this and saying, we cannot allow our greatest geopolitical rival in Beijing to have a presence in our neighborhood the way China has for the last 20 years.
Delatorre adding he believes it's also the Trump administration influencing all the neighbors in the Caribbean basin and Latin America.
Letting them know that these kinds of relationships with Iran and China and Russia aren't going to be allowed any longer within our hemisphere.
Now, administration officials also tell Axios Trump has told his advisors he's planning to speak directly with Maduro, a decision those sources say could be a sign that U.S. strikes or direct military action on land might not be imminent. I'm Jeff Harris reporting from Washington.